Welcome back to Mailbox Corner, the podcast where we dive into the mysteries and wonders of mail and package delivery around the globe. I'm your host, Jake.
And I'm Emily, co-hosting with Jake. Today we're unraveling a common puzzle for many online shoppers, the AliExpress tracking status, departed from transit country/region. Ever seen that on your tracking page and wondered what it means?
Absolutely, Emily. It's one of those updates that can leave you scratching your head, especially if you're eagerly awaiting a package from halfway across the world. So let's break it down for our listeners.
Right. When you order something from AliExpress or really any international online shopping platform, your package doesn't just fly straight from the seller to your doorstep. It goes on a bit of a journey, passing through various countries or regions. That's where the term transit country comes in.
Exactly. A transit country is essentially a pit stop for your package. It's a country or region that lies between the package's originating country and its final destination. Most intercontinent packages will pass through one or more of these transit countries to get routed correctly to you.
And when you see departed from transit country region on your tracking update, it means just that. Your package has left one of these intermediate stops and is now on its way to you, the recipient. It's a sign that your package is moving, which is always good news.
Definitely good news, Emily. But this also brings us to an important point about the sequence of tracking statuses. Before departed from transit country region, there's usually an arrived in transit country region status. It's a step-by-step process showing that your package is making its way to you, one stop at a time.
That's a great explanation, Jake. Now, dear listeners, have you ever experienced a long wait after seeing the departed from transit country region status? Or maybe you've had packages arrive without any updates for days. We'd love to hear your stories. Share them with us on social media or through our podcast platform.
And while you're at it, stay tuned. We'll be diving deeper into why packages might get stuck on this status for days and what you can do about it. There's a lot more to unpack here, no pun intended.
So, Jake, let's dive into some of the reasons why a package might get stuck on departed from transit country region for days. It's a situation that can be quite frustrating for eager online shoppers.
Absolutely, Emily. One common reason is missed scans. Sometimes, AliExpress and other shipping services skip scanning packages at every step of their journey to save time. This means the tracking page might not show any new updates, leaving recipients in the dark about where their package currently is.
That sounds incredibly stressful, especially if you're waiting on something important. But there's a workaround, right? Using third-party sites like 17Track and ParcelSap can give us better updates since they're integrated with the AliExpress systems.
Exactly, Emily. These sites can be a real lifesaver when the official tracking seems to be stuck. Another issue that can delay packages is bad weather conditions. If there's inclement weather in the destination country, it can prevent the offloading of items and delay customs clearance.
Mother Nature does have a way of throwing a wrench in our plans. And then there's the possibility of bugged tracking, especially during peak times like Black Friday or Chinese New Year. Sometimes the tracking page just doesn't update as it should.
Right, and in some cases, packages that seemed stuck on departed from transit country/region end up being delivered without any further updates. It's a bit of a mystery delivery.
And let's not forget about the backed up facilities in the destination country. Customs clearance can be a bottleneck, especially if there's a backlog of items waiting to be processed.
That's a good point, Emily. During peak delivery times, these backlogs can cause significant delays. Now, for those wondering how long a package might stay on this departed status, it generally ranges from 2 days to a week.
But if it goes beyond that, it's a good idea to keep checking with third-party tracking sites. And if 60 days pass without any change, it might be time to file a claim for a refund based on non-delivery.
Definitely. It's all about staying informed and proactive. Now, listeners, have you ever had to deal with a delayed package? What was your experience like, and how did you handle it? Share your stories with us on social media or through our podcast platform. We're curious to hear how you navigated these shipping mysteries.
Now, Jake, there's another intriguing aspect of package tracking that can puzzle even the most seasoned online shoppers. Have you ever noticed the departed from transit country region status appearing out of order on your tracking page?
Oh, absolutely, Emily. It's like watching a mystery unfold in real time. You're expecting a linear story. Package leaves, package arrives, package departs, but then suddenly the timeline seems to jump around.
Exactly. And it turns out there's a logical explanation behind this tracking conundrum. It's all about the time zones and the sources of the tracking information.
That makes sense. So when we see these statuses appear out of sequence, it's not necessarily a glitch or error in the system. It's more about the tracking updates coming from different sources, each with its own time zone.
Right. For instance, if a tracking update shows GMT+2, it could indicate that your local delivery carrier in your country provided the information. Meanwhile, another update might show GMT+8, reflecting the local time in China, where Kaniao, AliExpress's logistics partner, is based.
It's fascinating how global logistics work, isn't it? This time zone difference can create a bit of confusion, but understanding the reason behind it helps clear things up. It's a reminder of the complex journey our packages undergo before arriving at our doorsteps.